Welcome to Learning English from People.
Hollywood's bad boy, Charlie Sheen. What comes to mind when you hear the name Charlie Sheen? Is it the brilliant young actor in a classic war film? The charming, funny star of a hit TV show? Or is it the man with tiger blood who told the world he was winning during a very public breakdown? The truth is, Charlie Sheen is all of these things. His life is a story of incredible talent fighting against deep personal problems. It's a story about a Hollywood family, amazing success, and shocking scandals. To understand Charlie Sheen is to see two people living in one body. There is the gifted artist, born to be a star. And there is the rebel, who seemed determined to destroy everything he had built. For decades, we have watched these two sides of Charlie Sheen battle for control, not on a movie screen, but in the bright, unforgiving light of the real world. Born Carlos Irwin Esteves in 1965, he seemed destined for a life in entertainment. His father was the famous actor Martin Sheen, and his mother was an artist. The family lived in Malibu, California, surrounded by the world of Hollywood. It was a creative home, and all four of the Sheen children, Emilio, Ramon, Charlie, and Renee, would become actors. From a young age, Charlie was on film sets. He had his first small role at just 9 years old in one of his father's movies. He and his friends, who included future stars like Robert Downey Jr. and Sean Penn, made their own short films with a small camera. But Charlie had another talent: baseball. He was a star pitcher for his high school team, known for his skill and discipline on the field. This showed the two sides of him even then, the creative artist and the focused athlete. But in the classroom, he struggled. Just a few weeks before he was supposed to graduate, he was kicked out of school for bad grades and for not showing up. For Charlie, the path of a normal education was closed, but the door to Hollywood was wide open. He took his father's stage name, Sheen, and set out to become a star. And for a while, it seemed like the easiest thing in the world. Charlie Sheen's rise in the 1980s was fast and impressive. He had a natural charm and a serious intensity that was perfect for the camera. His career took off in 1986, a year that showed just how much he could do. First, he appeared in the comedy Ferris Bueller's Day Off. His role was small. He played a troubled young man in a police station, but he was so captivating that he stole the show for the few minutes he was on screen. Then came his most important role. He was chosen to star in Oliver Stone's Vietnam War movie, Platoon. To prepare, the actors went through a difficult 30-day training camp in the Philippines. The experience was physically and emotionally draining, but it resulted in powerful, realistic performances. Sheen played the main character, a young soldier who sees the horror of war up close. The film was a huge success. It won the Academy Award for Best Picture and made Charlie Sheen one of the most respected young actors of his generation. The talented artist was in complete control. The next year, he worked with Oliver Stone again in the movie Wall Street. He played Bud Fox, a young and ambitious stockbroker who is drawn into a world of greed by the powerful businessman Gordon Gekko. In the film, Charlie's real father, Martin Sheen, played his character's father. The movie was a perfect picture of the 1980s, a time of money and excess, and Charlie's performance was praised by everyone. Throughout the late 80s, he continued to choose interesting and different roles. He starred in the baseball drama 8 Men Out and the classic comedy Major League. In Major League, He played Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn, a pitcher with a wild arm and a bad attitude. The character became a comedy icon. Charlie Sheen could do it all: serious drama, intense action, and hilarious comedy. But as his fame grew, the other side of him began to appear more often. The disciplined artist started to give way to the wild party boy. His film choices began to change. He starred in action movies like The Rookie and Navy SEALs. Critics noted that he was becoming less of a serious actor and more of a fun-loving rule breaker. This image grew in the 1990s when he starred in the comedy spoofs Hot Shots and its sequel. The movies were huge hits and showed his great comedic talent, but they also made fun of the action hero image he was starting to live in real life. By 1994, he had a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He was a true movie star, but his personal life was becoming more and more troubled, and his career started to drift. His later films in the decade were not successful, and he began appearing in movies that went straight to video. The promise of the brilliant actor from Platoon seemed to be fading, replaced by the headlines about his wild behavior off-screen. Just when it seemed his best days were behind him, Charlie Sheen made one of the most remarkable comebacks in television history. In 2000, he took over for Michael J. Fox on the popular TV show Spin City. It was a difficult job, but Sheen was perfect for the role. His clever, sarcastic humor brought new life to the show. He even won a Golden Globe Award, his first major acting prize. It proved that his talent was a perfect fit for television. That success was just a warm-up. In 2003, he was cast in the show that would define his career, 2.5 Men. He played Charlie Harper, a rich jingle writer living a party-filled life in a Malibu beach house. His life is turned upside down when his serious brother and young nephew move in. The character was basically a funny, exaggerated version of Sheen's own public image. The show was a massive, instant hit. For years, it was one of the most popular comedies on television. Sheen was brilliant. He played the character with a self-awareness that made him charming instead of just selfish. The show made him a global superstar. By 2010, he was the highest-paid actor on television, earning an incredible $1.8 million for every episode. He was at the very top of the entertainment world. At the peak of his success, the two sides of Charlie Sheen, the brilliant performer and the troubled man, were perfectly balanced. He was getting paid millions to play himself. But that balance couldn't last. The fall was coming, and it would be as big as his rise. Throughout his life, Charlie Sheen's success was shadowed by stories of drug and alcohol abuse, legal problems, and difficult relationships. In 1998, he had a stroke after a cocaine overdose and was ordered to go to rehab. His marriages often ended in public arguments and accusations. By early 2011, his behavior had become so strange and unpredictable that the producers of 2.5 Men had to stop production. This was the moment the paradox exploded. Instead of getting help quietly, Sheen went public. He launched a series of angry, bizarre rants against the show's creator, Chuck Lorre. In a storm of media interviews, he made wild claims. He said he had tiger blood and Adonis DNA. He declared that he wasn't an addict who needed help. He was simply winning. The world watched, unable to look away. The highest-paid actor on TV was falling apart in real time, and it was broadcast everywhere. On March 7, 2011, he was fired from 2.5 Men. But getting fired didn't silence him. It made him louder. He started a live tour called My Violent Torpedo of Truth. Defeat is not an option. The shows were strange and often confusing for the audience. He became a social media star overnight, setting a world record for the fastest person to get 1 million followers on Twitter. For a few wild weeks, Charlie Sheen's public meltdown was the biggest show on Earth. It was a chaotic mix of tragedy and comedy, and it was a turning point from which his career would never fully recover. In the years that followed the storm, Sheen tried to get his career back on track. He starred in a new TV show called Anger Management. The show ran for 100 episodes, but it never became the cultural phenomenon that 2.5 Men had been. His life was still watched closely by the media, but the spotlight was not as bright. Then, in November 2015, he faced his biggest personal challenge yet. He went on national television and announced that he was HIV positive. He told the world he had been diagnosed 4 years earlier. He also revealed that he had paid millions of dollars to people who were threatening to make his health status public. It was a moment of surprising openness from a man known for his tough guy image. For the first time in years, the world wasn't watching a performance. They were watching a human being confront his own mortality. This announcement became another major turning point, not just for him, but for public health. In the days after his interview, there was a huge increase in Google searches for information about HIV. People searched for HIV testing and condoms more than ever before. The sales of home HIV test kits jumped. Researchers called this the Charlie Sheen effect. His personal, painful confession had done more to raise awareness about HIV than many official health campaigns. In a moment of deep personal crisis, Charlie Sheen had accidentally created a powerful and positive legacy. The man who was famous for his self-destruction had inspired thousands of people to take care of their health. It was the ultimate paradox. So, what is the legacy of Charlie Sheen? It's a complicated mix of art and failure. As an actor, his talent is clear. In his youth, he gave us unforgettable performances in some of the most important films of his time. Later, he became a master of comedy, creating 2 of the most famous TV characters of the modern era. But his work will always be connected to his chaotic personal life. He became a symbol of celebrity excess, a warning about the dangers of fame, addiction, and ego. His 2011 meltdown was a key moment in our culture. It was an early sign of our current social media age, where a public figure's downfall can become a form of mass entertainment. And yet, his story is not just a tragedy. His brave decision to share his HIV diagnosis had a real, positive impact on the world. It showed that even from a place of struggle, a person can create meaningful change. In recent years, his life has been quieter. He has slowly returned to acting and seems to be looking back on his life with more reflection, trying to make sense of the highs and the lows. At his heart, Charlie Sheen is a man of deep contradictions. He is the son of a respected actor, but he built his image as Hollywood's biggest rebel. He is a father of 5, but his family life has often been full of conflict. He is smart and witty, but he has engaged in shocking acts of self-destruction. Perhaps this is why we can't look away. He is not a simple hero or a simple villain. He is a deeply flawed human being whose struggles have been played out for all of us to see. His life is a dramatic story about talent, addiction, and the heavy weight of fame. It is a story of winning and losing, A story of a man who flew closer to the sun than almost anyone else and lived to tell the tale.